John McEnroe. This is a question I want to pose because I'm not sure I know the answer, but my question is, why doesn't he change to the modern forehand? And this is late. Like, this is late in his career. I mean, he plays so much tennis. He's John McEnroe. It doesn't matter anymore. You think he would. You think on the forehand he would turn. He would make a little turn with the racket head above the wrist. And he probably could play a little bit more like Federer. That's what I'm talking about. Like a Federer or a Nadal. Why didn't he do that? Why doesn't? I've never seen him do it. He knows so much about tennis. I mean, he can get the playing partner he wants. I've just never seen him do it. I'll tell you what I think. I think the reason is. Well, one of the reasons is he's not good enough. That could be it. He really isn't that good enough. If he did it, it would really mess him up. He doesn't. His skills aren't. He doesn't see the ball early enough. Something like that. I'm not sure exactly. That racket looks like a club. That's another thing. If that's an old racket, like why are you still using that? Why are you still using those rackets? But the other reason could be that a lot of things what I say that these players they're naturally moving to what works for them. And that's how everyone does it, regardless of what the coach says. I'm not saying it's everyone, but maybe a majority of the players. And that's where you'll see the classic forehand, the modern forehand, and then the next gen forehand. Because these are the three versions. These are the three things that happens when a certain person plays tennis. It's not a matter of being taught. That's the other thing it could be. Which goes back to the skill thing I said that even if he tried, it wouldn't work. But it's just interesting to see someone like Johnny McEnroe. He's got his own academy. I mean, he's watched every tennis match in its entirety in the world, being a commentator, and he looks exactly the same as he did when he was 20 years old. Those are some nice shoes, though. Look at him with the playing volleys at the net. Greatest volleyer of all time. Watch him volley. Watch how easy he makes it. He doesn't complicate it at all. Just a little bunt, a little catch. Even his overhead, nice and smooth. Man, if I could play tennis like that at his age, I would be a content man. I would be content. And then the two-hander. You think he would throw in a two-hander once in a while. I've never seen him hit a two-hander. Maybe he has. But you think, there he goes. You think he would, I mean, he's got so much time on his hands. You think he'd get bored and be like, I gotta start playing a two-hander. This is boring. But he's still into it, just like he was when he was 20. Nothing changes. Loving it. What do you guys think? Any thoughts on this matter?